Guys, thank you so much for joining me in another video. So as you can tell based on the title, well, today we are going to be talking about the latest holiday drop from the row. So if you're like me, by the way, it is really worthwhile if you are interested in getting a very coveted bag from the row that is very difficult to get. Subscribe to their emails because they will give you a notice whenever a drop happens. And in addition, usually there will be maybe a couple Margaux that will be available, and they will sell so quickly. If you've been wanting one but you haven't wanted to pay the resale price, or you're on a list, I would say subscribe to the row. They do seasonal drops, so subscribe to the row. But as I was saying, I did get the email, the of the season email, where they have the new assortment of occasion wear and gifts for the holiday season. So I thought in today's video we would just take a look at the handbags, because I know if you're like me, you love looking at the handbags. We'll also talk about just my 5 other category picks, and let's just get into it. Just in terms of handbags, the first one we are seeing here is the square bracelet clutch in leather. So it's a rectangular pouch in a softly polished Napa leather with metal bracelet and zipper closure according to the website. I actually think this is really quite sweet with that metal bracelet, and I think it's a nice, very the row take too. I think a lot of the wristlets that we see, I was recently talking about how Angelina Jolie was spotted with a Dior wristlet. Looks like it could have been from the pouch of another larger bag, but it feels a little bit more elevated, feels a little bit more thought through, but still very quintessentially the row, very minimal, very much on brand for the row. And I think it's quite nice, and this is something you can pre-order right now, and it's expected to ship December 6th. Next, as I'm scrolling down, now similar in concept, we've got the Geo bracelet clutch in leather. Again, it's a little bit rounded on the bottom, but then it's got the straight zip at the top. It's in, again, the same kind of softly polished Napa leather. Same price, $1,400. So yeah, if you prefer that, there's that option there as well. And then we also next have, if I have to pick between this one or the last one, I would pick this one. So this is the Geo bracelet clutch in Python. It's in this beautiful red color. Again, I just love when the row does red, of course. For $300 more, you get the exotic version, which is, it's still $300 more, but it's in a different color. It's a little bit more unique, a little bit more unexpected. It doesn't just feel like the inside of a pouch of a tote bag kind of thing, which there's nothing wrong with actually wearing a cute little pouch. I love the whole concept of a pouch, but this just feels in an exotic material, just feels on a different kind of tier of handbag, and that's why I really like it. Next we have, as I'm scrolling down, we've got the small bindle bag in black leather. I feel like this bag just had a price increase. I feel like it was under $1,000. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it had a price increase because now it's $1,050. But we've seen this bag from a drop or two ago in this shiny coated leather with this draping silhouette. It's a cute little mini sort of hobo, cute little grab and go. And then it also comes in the Sahara color. I feel like we've seen that before. So yeah, there's those bags that are in this drop as well. I think they're also trying to curate and edit things that would be good as gifts. So next we have, along the same family, we've got the round clutch in leather. We're going full circle with this one. And again, we've got that cute little round handle. And I feel like the row has done these circular handle motifs in the past. I know Layla Sophia, she's definitely one of the OG row collectors. She has these circle bags, they're stunning. So I will link her video down below. Definitely check her out. The double circle bags, they've had other bags in the past where they've got these nice circular handles. While they're very minimal, I think they really do like to add a little bit more of a curve, a little bit more of a drape, something just softer. I think sometimes when we see a lot of minimalist fashion and minimalist handbags, it can feel very stark and severe, but there's something about the row, I think with a lot of bags, not all bags, but I think a lot of bags from the row, they kind of have a softness, a slouchiness, a sumptuousness that is very signature to their brand. And then in this edit, we have the round 90s bag. Again, this is one we've seen a few times. I feel like this also just had a price increase if I'm not wrong. So this is in the optic white that we've got. Now it looks like the black is sold out as well as the chocolate is sold out, which is no surprise to me. It just looks so chic, honestly. And if you wanted something a little bit different, if you wanted to go for that winter white crisp, this is one to consider. I think it's a really cute holiday occasional kind of bag. Yeah, those are the handbags that are featured in the holiday offering. And just to kind of switch things up here a little bit, I want to talk about the fashion pieces that we are seeing here. This isn't a massive edit. When the row does something, they only have a drop of a few items. That's how it typically goes. But one thing that spoke to me was this gurry top. Now you're gonna look at this first image and be like, wow, that is so boring, but just wait. It's the party is in the back. It's a silk and cashmere top. It's lined in 100% silk. It's, again, so expensive. Okay, so this is the thing about ready to wear from the Row. Unless it's like a really specific piece. There was one piece I was looking at the last drop and I didn't go for it, but it was that beautiful coat and it was priced pretty reasonably. Not reasonably, but like, you know, it was priced all right and it's sold out, right? I don't know, maybe this one will sell out too because I think it's actually quite cute with like the bows on the back. Very cutesy holiday vibes, but maybe it will sell out. I could be wrong. But I think with a lot of pieces from the Row, most ready to wear from the Row, you can easily get in the sale now. It's not the same with handbags. The handbags do sell out pretty quickly, but you can find the Row typically in a sale. So if this is something you're like eyeing, let's look at the sizing. Let's see. Oh, never mind. I'm totally wrong. I have to correct myself. At the time of filming this, there's only 3 sizes left. So again, this will sell. Take everything I just said back because I don't think you'll be able to get this one in the sale. But I just wanted to highlight this because I think it's really cute. If you are in a position where you can drop $3,300 on a top, girl, get it. But like, I can't. Yeah, I can see why that's like selling out. I also remember there was an old Celine top that this kind of reminds me of a little bit. Now it was a little bit tighter and like a knit sweater that like tied up at the back. You can also look for something like that, but there's something about this. It's just such a cute, unexpected top. There's something about this that kind of reminds me. Do you remember there were those shoes from the Row? The name escapes me, but they had that kind of like knot detailing. They're just the cutest little shoes, but it kind of like reminds me of that a little bit. I know one of the characters in Succession, she was wearing them. So next I want to talk about the minimal silk dress. Here I am saying, oh, you can get these things in the sales, and okay, we have 4 sizes left in this. Row often has a nice little silk dress like this. Not every season, but a lot of seasons you will see them have just a nice dress like this. Again, I have seen stuff like this in the sale, so I would personally wait for this. That's just what I would do, or wait for it to go pre-loved. And $16.50 do you want to spend on a silk dress? Personally for me, this is one I'm going to be watching to see if it goes in sale, but I've just been looking for something like this. Very minimal, silky little like barely there kind of dress. Very like Carolyn Bessette Kennedy. The next thing I want to talk about, I have always really liked these. Every time I see them come up, these are the Lisa Dorsey pumps. What's nice about these for the holiday drop here is they're in this beautiful gold color. If you just want to add that little bit of sparkle, that little bit of sprinkle, you just want like a hint of it, this I think is just a nice little touch to your existing wardrobe. Have any of you guys tried these shoes on? I have been so curious about them. I've seen them come in like other finishes like Python, and I'm really curious as to what the actual fit is, but I think these are a really nice option. If you're just looking for that one piece just to elevate your outfit, feel a little bit more holiday party, whatever occasion you've got planned for the holidays, rather than buying a whole outfit, you can just wear what you normally wear and just get like a cute pair of pumps. So next I wanted to talk about was this Docene top. So it's embroidered, it's got this beautiful detailing. Again, you can wear whatever pleated pants, a cute little skirt, whatever you want on the bottom, but just this top, it adds that extra little bit of sparkle, that shine. It's got more of an asymmetric cut, very typical of the Row. And of course this piece, it's price upon request. If money were no object and you were to go to an event or an occasion, I love how they've just styled it with a maxi skirt. You could wear a cute like shorter skirt or pants, what have you. But yeah, it's just, it adds a little bit of sparkle in a more like minimalistic way. Next and finally, something a little bit more extreme is this Sartiem skirt. Now they have the Gioletta dress and I was gonna highlight that, but there's something about the Sartiem skirt where I feel, yes, it's gonna be like super crazy expensive. It's a lot of money and I don't even wanna know price upon request. But what I like about this is I think it's one of these pieces where, yes, it's like for an occasion, for an event. I feel like you can really transform this piece as a separate. I thought it was quite interesting how they just styled this with a little gray t-shirt. And of course the t-shirt's in like a silk, but I think there's something about how they styled it with something just a little bit casual, laid back, and it just felt very Carolyn Bessette Kennedy, just wearing something casual with something very like, opulent, that kind of juxtaposition. Also, I just wanted to highlight these sequins here. Of course, this being the Row, they're not going to use your typical standard sequins. Look at these sequins. Like, what are these shapes? We've got these beautiful bursting radial shapes. They look kind of like gears. They kind of a little bit remind me some of these shapes of these Phoebe Philo earrings I'm wearing. It's not your like typical sequins. Sometimes it does look like a lot of these sequin skirts that I'm looking at, they just kind of look like dollar store sequins. This feels a little bit more artisanal. Something like like this, again, you could wear with like a cute little silk t-shirt from the row, or you could wear it with a sleeveless turtleneck, a full length turtleneck, strappy nude, barely there sandals. You can like always pull this out as your party skirt, but wear it in a minimal way. And of course, if you wanted to go all the way with the Julietta dress, there's definitely that. And just having like a statement skirt, even if you're just looking at this from a point of inspiration, having a statement metallic skirt that you wear for the holidays, but then wear a t-shirt, letting that skirt be the statement piece. I could see you doing something very similar with this if you didn't want to get the one from the row. Go with like a Paco skirt, like a Paco Rabanne skirt, or like a fringe skirt from another brand. I think it's just another like holiday inspiration. But yes, anyways guys, that is my video for today. I would love to know, is there anything from this drop that is speaking to you? Please let me know down below. Thank you so much for joining me in another one, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.